Sekiro throws away everything we've come to expect from the Soulsborne formula. No stats to dump points into, no co-op to call in when you're stuck, no grind to outlevel your problems. It strips away the RPG scaffolding that props up games like Dark Souls and Elden Ring, and what's left is a blade, a tool and a test. Sekiro doesn't care if you're a magic build, or a heavy tank, or some glass cannon cheese monster. It says learn the system, get good or die trying. It's not for everyone, but that's the point. It doesn't want to be everything, it just wants to be excellent at one thing, and it is. Let's talk about the combat, because this is where Sekiro earns its crown. There is no other game, none, at least none that I know of, that makes every fight feel this intense. You're not chipping away at health bars, you're breaking their posture, you're forcing an opening. And when you land that death blow, that beautiful final slash of steel through flesh, it feels like you earned it. This isn't dodge, roll, spam. It's a rhythm game, disguised as a samurai duel. You learn their patterns, their tells, their secrets. You bait their moves. You parry, deflect, then strike. Every fight becomes a conversation, and you've got to speak fluent swordplay. And the best part? The game never lies. Every hit you take is your fault. Every win, yours too. From Software has always been great at boss design, but in Sekiro, they're not just cool monsters, they're characters. Lady Butterfly isn't just a fight, she's a window into your past. Genichiro isn't just a roadblock, he's a test of your growth. Owl is betrayal personified. And then there's Ishin. That final fight is one of the most beautiful, brutal duels in gaming history. Every boss in Sekiro teaches you something, not just about the mechanics, but about yourself. You fail a lot, but eventually you stop panicking. You start seeing the patterns. You breathe slower. You fight smarter. And when you win, it's not relief, it's pride. They break you, then build you, and then you realise you've changed. Look, I love Dark Souls, but the storytelling, let's be honest, it's vague by design. You've got to dig through item descriptions just to figure out what's going on. Sekiro, in my opinion, isn't like that. There's a clear plot, a compelling world, and actual emotional stakes. You're not some chosen undead or a nameless hunter. You're the wolf, a shinobi with a mission. Protect the divine heir, Kuro. But as the story unfolds, that simple goal twists into something darker. Immortality, loyalty, duty, and the cost of breaking the cycle. There's depth here, but it doesn't get in the way of the gameplay. It enhances it. It's a FromSoft story with a beating heart. Every Souls player has a crutch, a bleed build, a magic exploit, summons to tank the boss. In Sekiro, there's none of that. No shortcuts, no builds, no backup. Just you, your sword, and your skill. You either improve or you quit. That might sound harsh, but it's what makes victory taste so damn sweet. Because when you win in Sekiro, you didn't find a trick. You became better, and that's rare in modern gaming. Sekiro's setting is as sharp as its swordplay. Feudal Japan, reimagined through FromSoft's twisted lens. Ashina Castle, the Sunken Valley, the Fountainhead Palace. Gorgeous, dangerous, mystical, and more vertical than anything they've done before. You're not trudging through dungeons, you're grappling across rooftops, leaping from trees, ambushing from above. It's fluid, fast, and surprisingly freeing for a game that's so brutal on the ground. Even the enemies feel pulled from legend. Monks, beasts, corrupted nobles. It's folklore soaked in blood, and it's unforgettable. Sekiro doesn't give you a stat screen, it gives you skills. Actual learnable abilities, not just number boosts. You get stronger by fighting, by dying, by learning. Even the resurrection mechanic ties into the narrative. Every time you rise, you're using Kuro's gift and risking the world's health. It's not a gimmick, it's world building. Progression in Sekiro isn't about loot, it's about growth. And the game makes sure you feel every step of it. Now don't get me wrong, I love Dark Souls, Bloodborne and Elden Ring, each one brilliant in its own way, but each of them gives you options. You can change your build, summon help, find the broken weapon. Sekiro doesn't do that. It's pure, focused, disciplined, uncompromising. It doesn't want to entertain everyone, it wants to challenge you. And that's why it stands alone. Not above the other Souls games, just apart from them, like a Ronin on a different path. To me, Sekiro is the perfect Souls game, because it doesn't play by the usual rules. It dares to be different, to be bold, to test you, not your gear. It's not a game about power fantasy, it's a game about perseverance. You fall, you rise, you die, you learn, and then when you finally overcome the impossible, you don't feel overpowered, you feel honourable. Because in Sekiro, victory isn't given, it's earned. You don't beat Sekiro by levelling up, you beat it by levelling yourself. Anyway guys, that's just my thoughts on why I think Sekiro is the most perfect Souls game ever made. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.